my wife and I got in a little tiff the other day. How do I settle that? How do I work through that? Typically, it is what will make me comfortable. Like, how do I get her to not be mad at me? How do I apologize quickly enough or expect her to apologize to me? That is a secularized, even if it's Christian, we're going to serve each other and love each other and put up with each other. That's Christian. But a messianic follower would not ask, how do I settle this disagreement so the two of us can live together? But how do we treat each other in a way that would maximize the influence of our King, Jesus? In other words, my marriage decisions are not Christian decisions. They are messianic decisions. The way I raise my kids is not about even the health of my kids. It's about the health of the community. What I do as a church is not about building a church. It's about building His kingdom. It doesn't sound like it's that great of a shift. It is a huge shift when you stop asking, what does He do for me, and ask, what can He do through me?
So, and that obviously, as we wrap things up, I was going to ask you about what you and Kyle really wanted to communicate through this book. I think you basically answered the question. But really, what would you want people to take from this book that would actually change their lives and adopt a more biblical view of who Jesus is?
Mm-hmm. Let me just tick off a few practical things.
Okay.
Rather than seeing Jesus as the one who saves you from sin for eternity in heaven, He rescues you from the enemy to be a warrior on earth, to expand His kingdom, that we take territory for Him. I would want you to see Jesus as bigger than you have imagined Him. We think of Him as someone who died on a cross and rose from the dead. Extraordinary, unprecedented.
Yeah.
But He's more than that. He is Abraham. He's before Abraham. He is Jacob, the leader of Israel. He is Israel embodied. He is the temple itself. He is the Sabbath rest. And when we begin to see Him for who He is, we begin to see how little of Him we have actually seen. And that will expand your worship. It will expand your purpose. It will keep you from, instead of focusing on the little things that are bothering you, you will see how your pain can become a platform for promoting this King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Like, I'm going to start preaching in a second.
And you have permission to do that. You're, after all, you are a teaching pastor.
That's what
I do.
I
A
do.
very large church, Christ Church of the Valley in Phoenix, Arizona. Mark Moore joining us today here on the Meeting House on Faith Radio. Missing Messiah already available for pre-order. You even got you a website with that title. So what can people find when they go there?
Well, they will find ways of ordering the book, not just one copy, but if you want to do it in a study, in a group, there is also going to be some studies and some forthcoming videos just to help you as a group take the concepts and what Bob's been asking, how do we apply this? That's what those study groups are going to do for you. And all the bonus material of the deep dive research I did in the background, for you Bible nerds out there, it will be available.
And let's make sure we get that address right. It's Missing Messiah, not The Missing Messiah.
Missing Messiah. If you go to The Missing Messiah, it's a Muslim website. That's not where you want to head.
Yeah. So if you see stuff that you don't,
But
recognize.
isn't that interesting that even Muslims are talking about a missing Messiah?
Yes, it is.
If you go to Israel today, you will see pictures of a Messiah, and they're saying he's the missing Messiah. We're not saying anything that Jews and Muslims haven't said already. We're just saying it through a biblical view and a background study of history.